I am so embarrassed. So have a couple of other books. This is a lifestyle channel. College Comin' Clutch. I also hate so much in this book. Bathroom Jungle. Hello loves, it's Tatiana Volk here and I'm back with another vlog. It's been a while since I've picked up the camera and really done any vlogging. But yes, today I have a lot of weekly 5 catching up to do, and I actually just finished reading Michelle Obama's book Becoming, which was fantastic. I am super behind on reading this year, so I'm trying to catch up this month basically. I hadn't even read 12 books at the beginning of the month, but I'm already at 19 now for the year, which is sad, but hi Kiwi. Hi Kiwi. But yeah, so I am just gonna try and get used to filming regularly again. I also have a couple of other books on my TBR since I finished Becoming. I ended up getting this in last month's Fairy Loot box, these Violent Delight. And then I want to read The Visitors, which I got ages ago in my Page Habit box, which no longer exists, unfortunately. You can also see I got a new humidifier for my calatheas, which are all on the dry side. Even though the humidifier has been on for a bit, the humidity has not really gone up much. Okay, so it's a few hours later and I still haven't done anything I'm supposed to. So I think I'm going to listen to the audiobook of this book. I'm currently trying to go through all of the books that I have physical copies of, so I'm technically listening to the audiobook, but anyway, so I have that set up, and then I'm going to just bust out some stuff and try and get the weekly 5 stuff out of the way because I'm so behind. Okay, sometime later I have started coloring one of the pieces. I just got some eggnog and whipped cream. I'm still listening to the audiobook. I'm a little bit nervous because it's 4 o'clock and I still haven't finished a single one. So I still have a lot of work to do, but I'm gonna do it. At the very least, all I wanted to do was finish the 3 ones that I inked earlier this week. Okay, so a good deal of time has passed. I finished the audio book for the Akata Witch, which was pretty good. I give it 4 stars. I also ended up finishing these 3 drawings for the weekly 5, and I'm thinking of working on some sketches for the last 2 that I have to do, so that I mostly just have to like do line art and coloring tomorrow. That's the plan for tonight. Good morning. Today is Sunday and I've been up for a little bit reading these Violent Delights. I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. As soon as I got past the page 15 or whatever that I left off, things started to turn around and get pretty interesting. So I ended up reading up to page 66 this morning. I probably would have read further, but I still have to finish the weekly 5s for this week and set up the post for my patrons so that they can get an early look. That's probably going to happen late today because I imagine it's going to take me a little bit of time to do the last 2 drawings since I didn't get around to working on the sketches last night. Okay, so I ended up finding the audiobooks for my libraries for these 3 books. So I'm probably gonna pick one of them and listen to them while I'm working. So I think I want to listen to this one first. Okay, so it is currently 11 a.m. and I have finished 4 out of the 5 weekly 5s that I need to do. I also went and did some touch-ups to the previous ones, so they are, as far as I can tell, ready to upload. I just have to do one more and put together the post for my patrons. Success! I have finished the weekly 5 post. I do still need to buffer all of the posts for Instagram so that they will schedule and go out. Today is Monday, the first day of my vacation time. I'm trying out these Holbein acrylic gouache. I have Turner acrylic gouache already. I love the way the Turner acrylic gouache looks, but not so nice in texture versus the Holbein, which is really nice, and you can get a lot of colors with what is included in the Mossery Sibylline art kit. And what I'm learning is that I don't really like acrylic gouache. I love the concept of it, but the fact that you don't have a lot of time to use the colors is just driving me nuts. So unless I'm using the colors directly out of the tube, I feel like I prefer regular gouache. Basically, if I am working on a painting, I don't want to feel rushed. Like, I want to be able to sit down and enjoy the process instead of stressing over whether or not I have enough color or what to do with all of this extra color that I mixed that there's no place to use on the page anymore. Doing this sucked. The paints were drying as I was trying to mix them and create the different ones. That's something that I'm learning about myself. Like, obviously, you can make amazing things with this. It's totally doable. There is literally no issues with these. Okay, not in here. So here are my gouaches. So I'm gonna use this one because this one's regular gouache palette. This is my fancy gouache, but they are dried. So I have to find where my tubes are because I know we have these, but that's not what I'm looking for. Fudge buckets. Paints. Okay, yeah, these are the paints that I'm looking for. Oh, it's so dusty and gross. Have some acrylics, more acrylics. All of my acrylics can go down here. Okay, then we have gouache. Okay, so I found all of my gouache. A bunch of these I don't have duplicates, so I think I'm going to order some of them. I wish that I could buy another one of these on their own because I want to actually work in the workbook, but I want a copy where I don't. So like, I just want to use the workbook as it's intended, and there's a good chance that I will, like, I'm just going to give up and decide to use it, but I'm super hesitant right now because there's no way to buy this without buying everything else. It's pretty clear to me that this gouache is just not my thing. The acrylic gouache, the Holbein acrylic gouache, it's just not for me. College come in clutch. Everybody gave away their paints after the color theory class, and I was like, I will take them, and I'm so glad I did. Granted, a good chunk of them are dry and I have to throw out, but these are my doubles, and like I said, there are none of the browns, no umbers or whatever. It doesn't even look like I have alizarin crimson. I might, but I don't think so. lighting isn't the best, but these are all my new babies. These are just the new ones. The leaves on this one are pretty friggin' gorgeous. I didn't fully look. There may be some damage, but nothing super big or noticeable. So really excited about that one. All over fantastic. I don't want to give too much information because it's a little bit on the gross side, but I've been having some tummy issues for the past many hours. I did manage to get to 700 words for my script. That's with some editing along the way, so it wasn't just the first draft. I was going through the cat print sample papers to figure out what paper I want to do for some prints that I'm hoping to get made. Okay, so I am actually doing some planning in my Mossery twin notebook planner. Okay, so today is Tuesday. It's currently 4:18. My plans have not gone as planned, basically. I have been listening to the audio for the Kiss Quotient, and I am so embarrassed, and I so love this book. I did not expect there to be as many steamy scenes in here as they are. I didn't realize the type of representation there would be. I didn't realize the type of dynamic. I don't know what I was thinking, but I love it. And I have just been nonstop listening to this. Anyway, I also just made myself some hot chocolate, and I put some whipped cream, and it's like melting like crazy. So I'm making quite a big mess. I was originally hoping to shoot some videos today, decided that I wasn't going to pressure myself and that I would worry about that tomorrow. I'm hoping to switch gears soon and work on my script and just the audio for the podcast. Also, I'm planning on making a new YouTube channel. Okay, so I have a script that reads for about 10 minutes, and then I'll record it tomorrow and send it off. Good morning. I just took off my sleeping bonnet, and I'm planning on doing my makeup, doing my nails, and then trying to figure out something with my hair. So I guess let's get into it. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I'm wearing my Hosier shirt again because I wanted to be comfy, cozy, and cute today. So I worked out this morning, I cleaned up, I got myself all pretty and cute. Now I got my nails did, put on my rings, which always makes me feel fancy. Didn't think I was going to be doing this. Like a cat hair just flew in front of the lens. That's so funny. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I've got a ton of stuff that I have to do. My first ticket item of the day is to finish the script that I was working on for a podcast that I'm going to be in January. But yeah, so I'm going to finish that script. Hopefully I'm going to do the recording, and then I'll send that off to the podcast creator who is hiring me to do this. Then I'm thinking I might try to record a flip through for this 2021 planner system that I'm gonna try to use for at least the first 6 months of the year we will see how far that goes, because typically I'm bad at keeping to one system. And then I'd like to do art stuff. I have to still do my digital goodies for my Patreon. I'm behind on that. This is the first month that I'm like delivering it at the end of the month. I typically do it in like the middle or the beginning. Disappointed in myself on that. And then I also need to start working on my weekly 5 for this week, because I don't want to be behind like I have been the last couple of weeks. Fortunately, I have 2 sketches that I'm pretty happy with that both will work for my weekly 5 and for January's theme, because it's archaeology. I love this more than the stuff that I've been playing around with so far, so hopefully I can make this look good when I finish it up. And then I actually think this is also pretty cool too. So I'm going to scan these and then start working on them, hopefully today. I do need to check the soil on all of these guys and water whichever ones need to be watered. Okay, so it is time for Bathroom Jungle. Bathroom Jungle. Bathroom Jungle. Lots of stuff done so far. I have dealt with all of the plants. Wasn't able to water all of them because not all of them were ready. I took photos of all of the new plants and added them into my Notion directory, which you can see right here. So these are all of my plants, outdoor and indoor. Some look better than others. But yeah, these are my babies. Now I'm just going to update my plant log to write out all of the plants that I watered today. I have my next book that I'm going to start diving into the audiobook. I will treat myself to this after I complete my big task for today, which is the podcast stuff. So I'm going to review that. It's currently 10:30. I imagine it's going to take a couple of hours for me to finalize the script, do revisions, and then record. I don't know if I'm going to be recording multiple times. Who knows? All right. So it is currently at 12 o'clock and I still haven't done what I was necessarily supposed to do. Instead, I ended up filming the planner flip through for my 2021 planner, which I think is going to be the first video. No, I think this is going to be the first video that ends up on my channel, and then this one will be the next one. So if you're interested in seeing that, stay tuned. And then I also ended up filming the first GM Witch video for January so that I could edit and schedule that, because I would like to get ahead on scheduling, which I'm pretty excited about. Like, I'm so excited to be making regular videos again. But that being said, I did 2 big, awesome things that I'm supposed to do, but that I wasn't supposed to do right now. So I should switch back to the podcast, which is the big thing that I need to do today. And I keep procrastinating. Meow, meow. I'm gonna stand up. Take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Meow. Okay, I reworked the script a little bit. I do want to figure out how to end it better, but for the most part, I think everything is good and we can start recording. I ran through it, made some changes. I think we're in a good spot. My voice, though, ain't the happiest. So hopefully I can get through this whole thing. I was inspired by podcast icons like the McElroy brothers, listening to them play The Adventure Zone, The Balance Arc, and I ate up everything Matt Colville had to say in his DM advice series on YouTube geared towards inexperienced dungeon masters like myself. Okay, I did it! 10 minutes, 12 seconds. I have finished editing the audio clip. All I have to do is upload it to a Drive folder and hand it off to the podcast creator, which I'm pretty excited about. It is 2:11 p.m. I have done so much stuff today. Okay, so it is currently 4:54 p.m. I ended up buying some physical books, which is so annoying because I keep telling myself that I'm like just gonna be reading on the Kindle and I'm not gonna be buying physical books, and then here I am buying like 10 new books to add to the bookshelf. Like, what is wrong with me? Yeah, I said that I was going to start listening to the emergency contact after I finished my podcast stuff, but since I technically haven't sent the final podcast, I have like been holding off on it, and instead, because I needed a break, have been watching YouTube videos. So now I think I need to listen to it one more time, make sure that there's nothing glaring that needs a fix, and then save it to a Google Drive and send it to the podcast creator so that she can have what she needs for the podcast. Okay, so it's late. I instinctively put my hair up to go to bed, so it's in like the pineapple. Anyway, but I didn't take my makeup off. I just finished Emergency Contact. So I was really, really, really enjoying this book. Like, so much. I love the characters, super relatable. But I'm not a fan of that ending. Like, there's part, like, I get what they were trying to do, and me of all people, I'm horrible at endings. Like, I'm so bad at wrapping things up, like, in life. And if I'm having a conversation and, like, it's time to reach the end, I don't know how. I'm so bad. So, like, I get it. Like, who am I to say that the ending wasn't good enough? But I loved everything else. Everything else so much. So much that it's like... Ooh, almost drooled. So much that it's like 11 o'clock and I'm super tired because I wake up at like 5 o'clock every morning. So it's past my bedtime. But I was so invested that I just wanted to know what was gonna happen. So, like, I'm kind of, like, I'm lightweight sad. It's still a good book. It's still, like, maybe a 4.5 for me. Okay, I'm going to be 100% honest and say one of the reasons that I don't like wearing makeup is because I'm typically too lazy to take it off. I'll have to do another round of makeup cleansing in the morning, but I think for now I'm going to do a basic planning for tomorrow and then go to bed. Good morning. Okay, so today is Thursday, December 24th. I just finished writing my Goodreads review for the Emergency Contact. I'm a sucker for romance, so I gave it 4 stars. I think if it wasn't a romance, it would probably be closer to like a 3 or 3.5. I didn't love the ending, but there wasn't anything actually wrong with it. I do have more thoughts. If you're interested, you can check out the Goodreads. I'll have that link down below. Okay, so today is turning out to be interesting. You can see the aftermath of me trying to do some Bookstagram photos. So basically, I managed to set up all of my like Instagram accounts. So I currently have my art account, my personal account, my tabletop RPG account, a magic account, and a book account. Instagram, fortunately, it's so easy to switch back and forth between the accounts, so it's like not a big deal, but like I have a really hard time posting stuff because I always, and I mentioned this on my old channel, I always feel like, oh, it doesn't fit with whatever the theme is, and I don't know if people are going to like it, and this, that, or the other, which is why I'm trying to build this channel to include several different things that I'm interested in, so that hopefully anybody who follows the channel, one, knows what they're getting into, and two, hopefully likes those things, so that it won't be a situation where everybody's looking for speed painting videos for me and I'm over here doing vlogs and book reviews and magic subscription box unboxings, or I guess witchcraft subscription box unboxings. So like, I want to be upfront about what sort of stuff you can, like, this is a lifestyle channel, this is a mixture of things, and those are the main focuses. There's a little bit of planner stuff going on, but that's not a focus of this channel. If you're just here for planners, probably not the best channel. I'm friggin' all over the place. I do feel cute. I love these glasses. I can't wear them though. I'm sure I have like glasses nose, but I only usually wear them when my eyes are tired because then they don't adjust fast enough and things will be a little bit blurry. Otherwise, it's not an issue. So I wear my non-prescription glasses, which has the like blue light protection, but it's not like, it doesn't have any actual aid to your seeing. So like now the world is nice and in focus. It's nice. Which is funny. Okay, it's late. It's time for me to go to bed. I'm gonna take off my makeup and I'll catch you in the morning. Good morning. So again, Christmas Day. It is December 25th. And I am currently working on the digital goodies. Several things were already done. I kind of like grouping them all together so that you can get it all in one chunk, and so that there aren't, like, you're not getting email after email after email about, you know, like small things that you're probably not interested in. So currently setting everything up so that I can put them in the zip folder and zip it. I already started writing the post out. I do need to put together some like promotional material for it, so like the image thumbnail thing. And I do actually have to set up the like wallpaper for the phone and desktop, and I have no clue what I want to do for that exactly. Like today I need to take some footage of the actual physical rewards for this month, which I had to delay because it took a while for me to get the stickers. Yeah, so I'm gonna do like a, what is it called? An Instagram stories with this, and then maybe even a post with like the photos so people know what they can get, so I can mark it off of my to-do list. And then I was also hoping to do some shop promo, like a shop promo photo shoot, and start scheduling stuff for the beginning of January in preparation for the shop launch on January 9th. Saturday, full shop pop-up shop launch. So it's only open for 3 days. So if you missed out on the last one, a heads up. Also, my patrons, as usual, will get extra time, but I don't think anything is in low stock. I'm gonna have to next week start uploading things and actually prepping the shop for the launch. There's not going to be there's not going to be as much new stuff as I had wanted to, because I'm having the shop launch happen so early in January. I was waiting on the samples from Cat Print to put in my next order because I wanted to figure out what paper I wanted to do the watercolor reprints that I wanted to do. I'm hoping to get this one and this one turned into a print. So that's the plan for today. I'm rambling at this point. Okay, so I ended up completing the digital goodies. It's uploading right now. I'm just gonna have to reread what I wrote before and send it out. Doing pretty good. I do still have to do a bunch of weekly 5 stuff. I ended up getting myself some eggnog. I have a little bit more for like one more glass. And then I also got myself some hot chocolate so I can enjoy some hot chocolate and an eggnog. Time for spicy noodles and more book. Good morning. Today is Saturday the 26th, and I realized that I have a lot that I have to do today and tomorrow. So I actually don't know how much filming I'm going to be doing. The plan is to work on my weekly fives because once again, I am behind despite having no good reason this week. I need to do all of the weekly fives. I have 3 line art done, which I finished up yesterday. Now I have to color them and do 2 more illustrations, and I have to do all of that today so I can put together the Patreon preview post for tomorrow. And then hopefully today, but probably mostly just tomorrow, I need to edit this video and figure out the new channel that this is going to be a part of. Anyway, instead of blabbing for ages, also because my arms are getting like super tired holding this up, I'm going to start working now. Okay, update time. It is currently at 12:32 p.m. I am 3 images down, 2 to go, and I'm currently listening to the audiobook for the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. And I am livid. This book is bringing out so many emotions to me, and it's not, so far, I think the book is good. I also hate so much in this book. Like, I hate it with a passion. Fortunately, like I said, I've finished 3 of the weekly fives. I have 2 more to go. I have no clue what I'm going to do for the next 2. The first one is an illustration that I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using for January's archaeology adventure, Indiana Jones type theme for Patreon. This also fits that theme, so I'm going to try and utilize this image as well. These are the only 2 that I'm for sure using. I've come up with a couple of other designs. Oh, I'll probably use this one as well. This one I was thinking of making a sticker, but I don't actually know if I like this one as much as I like the others. And then this one, I'm not really a fan of. So I don't know. I don't think I'll use this. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this. I will probably use this. And then I'm definitely going to be using this one and this one because I'm really happy with how those 2 turned out. I think they look pretty good. And then I did a completely unrelated image for the third one. I just realized that since this one's coming out on Monday, I just gave you guys a sneak peek of Tuesday's drawing. So you're actually seeing stuff ahead of schedule. But yeah, so I won't show you anything else because I'll be posting that stuff on Instagram. I'll have that link down below as well, along with my Bookstagram. Oh my god, I'm like doing so much, but I ended up spending a bunch of time this morning replying to all of my Bookstagram comments, and I feel so overwhelmed by the welcome and the support that's coming from, the couple of pictures I've added. Okay, so I just finished the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, and it was a good book. Very intense feelings throughout the book, characters and situations that I just detested. It did a good job making me feel some very intense feelings. Sorry, I'm looking at myself like I'm a mess. But yeah, so I finished that, and I also finished the last drawing for the week. I feel like the last 2 are kind of bleh. I want to figure out what order I want to put them in. Part of me wants to change the order a little bit. And then I want to start getting all of the files that I need to edit the video together, whether I'm editing it on my iPad or on my computer. I need to figure that out, and I want to have most of that figured out before tomorrow. So it's 4:44 p.m. right now, and I'm probably gonna start watching some YouTube videos and just finalizing stuff. Lots of finalizing. Oh my goodness. All right, so I forgot to wrap up the video yesterday because this whole weekly vlog is on a new schedule for me, so I got a little bit mixed up on when I was supposed to end the last video and when I'm supposed to start the new video. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for everybody who followed me from my old channel. If you're interested in seeing some of my previous vlogs, I will have a playlist somewhere. I can link you to my old channel. I'm not posting there anymore though, so if you're interested, subscribe here, please. Thank you. I'm gonna be doing lots of book related content. You'll get a little bit of planner related goodies, definitely a good deal of art related stuff on this channel, and also some witchcrafty things, and then of course just general life stuff. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, please do stick around. Thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section down below. Did you come from the old channel? Are you new here? Do you know who I am at all? I would love to know. Please let me know. Also, any suggestions for video stuff that you'd like to see on this channel, let me know that as well. We are a lifestyle channel. I'm an illustrator and Kiwi loves you. So I guess I will wrap this up and I will see you in the next video. Until next time.